Hello, everybody, and welcome back to In the Heart of Rage. I'm your DM, Azulath. Hi, everybody. I was on vacation for 4 days. It was great. I had a good time. I feel rested, if not sore, from all the walking. So, but anyway, welcome back, everybody. Let's go ahead and introduce our players here real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start, let's see, by channel seniority. So, Lee, that makes you most senior.
Ah, I'm old. My name's Lee. I play Ben, a druid of some power, surprising everyone,
Even himself.
especially himself.
Mm-hmm. Darrow, you're next.
I'm Darrow, and I'm playing Mordecai of Rosterford, who is being molested by a demon. And when I
No.
say when I say molested, we're not going to go into it.
He's being tempted. And it's working.
Mm.
He's found his spine is made of much jelly. Yeah, and you're a ranger, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a ranger.
Okay. Next, I believe it would be Zed. So Zed, go ahead and introduce yourself. Zed's currently muted. Zed is not responding. Going to Task
Zed is
Manager.
muted Aladdin.
Yeah, going to Task Manager to reboot the Zed.
My phone is not working.
There, that worked.
I am Zed. I go by he, him pronoun. And I play Edelweiss, who goes by she, her pronouns.
Okay. I think next up would be Alathana.
Yeah, it's Alfana. I play Proxia, the Ice Bard, who hopefully will live through this episode, but we will see.
Mm-hmm. And then last but not least, we have Wolfine Matron.
Hello, I'm Bullpine Matron, she, they. I'm playing Greg, whose pronouns are probably she, her, but also I don't think Greg's ever thought about pronouns.
Probably not. That's okay, you know. As you can tell, we're a very diverse group of people here. I enjoy diversity. If you've got a problem with that, the only place that you belong is 6 feet in the dirt. So, anyway, I tolerate everybody except the intolerant. That goes for my chat as well. Anyway, that being said, this is a tabletop game that we're playing here today that has mature themes. So, handle it. And if you can't handle it, feel free to step away for however long you need to handle it. Darrow, I see what you sent in the chat there. I'm going to tell you right now, I do not believe for half a minute that you don't eat cheese or eat ice cream.
I mean, I shouldn't.
And just because you shouldn't doesn't mean you won't. I'm also intolerant towards lactose, like many human adults. I still eat the lactose.
I'm intolerant to nightshades.
I've heard of that too. Um, had a coworker in my early youth, maybe like my early 20s, that had a allergy to nightshades as well. So anyway, this is In the Heart of Rage, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Who remembers what was happening last time?
A couple of us
I-
were too exhausted to remember most of it.
Was started to rain blood. we decided we're going to pack up camp and get out of here.
That's right. And so you did. You did pack up camp, and you did get out of here. And you began moving towards the mountains along a path that had been forged and found by your party through various means. Believing that you are outrunning the enemy, you have taken to the road. It is not a road, more of just wild land. So, I will give you all one downtime day. What would you like to do in this downtime day?
I have a few things that won't take a full day to do each. If anyone else wants to go first, though, they're welcome to.
You may have noticed that there are some new module things. You might find that they're like drop-down menus in the top left-hand corner of your screen when you click on your token. You should be able to click on your token in the bottom of the screen there, down in the tray. You should be able to see your token there. So you can click on yourself. Double-click to open up your character sheet that way, too. C also works. But yeah, you've been given the leeway of one downtime day.
Ben is going to cast Augury.
Okay.
He's probably going to... This will have to be as we're moving in the night. It's going to produce this sort of very fine interlocking crystal structure, and as he sort of twists it and it moves, the crystals sort of attract and separate from each other, creating various lenses, and he holds it up to the moon and the stars, and he's... I think at first he's just going to ask for help. But then he does have a specific question as per the spell, which is, will covering our tracks with magic help?
Okay. I'd like to clarify some things with you real quick about what it is exactly you're doing. Which part of the sky are you looking at? Are you looking more towards the south, more towards the north, or are you looking towards the east or west, or towards direct up?
I'd say I'd be looking for the dragon constellation.
Okay. I would say that is a summer constellation. So it would be available in the night sky right now. Go ahead and roll me a d6. An even number would make it a northern hemisphere, northern sky constellation, and a lower and an odd number would make it southern sky constellation.
One, so
Okay.
southern.
So that means you would have to turn south to see it, and you would have to wait for quite a bit for it to peek itself over into the sky. And part of the problem that you're having with the focusing and the lenses on it is Valghast's rings are ever present in the southern sky.
Mm.
And it is a thick double band of blood red crystal and dust that makes up these rings in the southern sky. You see one of them from where you are. We'll say this is the night after you all leave the camp area from the blood rain, and you get your lens focused on the moon. Let's see what the phase of the moon is right now. Okay, so Titanicus is in a new moon phase right now, so it is not visible.
Suppose that makes the stars easier to see then.
It would, yeah. Aquaticus is in a half-moon state last quarter. And Malchius is very far, but it is waning crescent. Malchius has a elliptical orbit around the planet, like many of Jupiter's moons, for example, where it's out there and becomes visible every once in a while. Takes a long time for it to go through a full rotation as well. But you can see the blue moon a little bit. It's in a half-filled state, waning, and you focus your lenses. Titanicus, also known as the Throne of Death, is completely shrouded over by darkness, which is already a bad omen. And you find the dragon constellation, and over the dragon constellation, in the body of the creature, the ring looks as if it has been, as if blood has been smeared across the beast. Another bad omen. And so you cast the spell Augury. What level is that spell again? Is it 4th?
Second level ritual divination.
Second level. Do you have any 3rd levels? Oh, you do. Okay. Do you have any 4th level spells? What is up with your spell book?
I have 5th level and 6th level spells because of the staff.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. So next 30 minutes, you are focusing and trying to get a result on this. As you're getting this, a sort of feeling overcomes you that while you're being pursued, if you eliminated your physical tracks, that would help delay your foes from the other omens, such as the blood smear across the constellation and Titanicus being shrouded like it is with complete darkness. You are getting the sense that there is no avoiding conflict soon.
Right. So we can delay it, but not avoid it.
Right.
That's actually very helpful. I suppose, again, someone else can interject. After getting this reading, Ben will look to speak with Corvaxia.
Sure. She's available, of course.
Captain.
Yes, Ben?
I have some tactical recommendations or suggestions for your approval.
Go ahead.
So, I can keep up the horses. Conversely, I could take all but two of our horses, the ones carrying the injured, and have them curve southwards, walking shoulder to shoulder, leading a trail that looks like it's heading back south around the foothills. That, combined with, I'm confident that I can cover our tracks, might delay our pursuers enough that we might have some time to rest and get to a more defensible high ground position. But I don't know how much stock you place in omens. Conflict with demons is coming soon. We won't be able to outrun them forever.
No, I don't suppose we will. Any specific omens?
Well, the dragon is... The rings are through the dragon. I don't like the look of that. And Titanicus is shrouded.
That's never a good sign.
But the dragon does say that covering our tracks will buy us some time.
So you propose to have some of these magic horses go south, create tracks so that the enemy may follow those instead. We cover our tracks and continue on our current path.
Waste their time.
It's a good idea. We should try it anyway, even if they don't fall for it.
All right.
Can't hurt. Right? We don't lose anything out of this if they're not real horses.
And we don't have enough of them to actually fundamentally increase our travel speed. Unless, of course, the other option is I was going to look through all of our belongings, see if Luther left any. If we can, I've seen Farlotas use them to transport goods. It's a floating disc. It can carry hundreds of pounds and it can be hitched to an individual, and then our goods can travel weightless as fast as our fastest mount.
I haven't seen anything like that, but it really depends on the mages themselves. You know as well as I do, Ben, that most mages can't do that sort of thing. They can barely light a candle.
Right, of course.
So this may be among the things that Luther left behind, but I wouldn't be able to pick it out. So you'd have to find it yourself.
Right. I will take a look. It's about as simple as making a fog cloud, so I might ask some of the mages, see if any of them offhandedly know it.
Okay.
And yeah, I think Ben will start doing that. Look, approach each support mage.
Mm-hmm.
Ask them if they're familiar with the spell. If not, then start looking through basically anything that Luther would have left behind as the quartermaster's belongings to see if there's any scrolls there.
Okay, let's see. We currently have one support mage, Esme Morningfall. Let's see if she knows or has at least heard of the spell. Okay, that's a good result. She says, yeah, I've heard of the spell. I could do it if I had instruction in it, probably. If you're saying it's no more energy dependent than Fog Cloud is. Fog Cloud's kind of the height of my ability to produce.
All right. In which case, if I can find a scroll, you could learn it and then maybe teach it to me.
Yeah, or vice versa. If whichever works.
All right. Then I suppose the next thing Ben will do is look for that scroll.
Okay. Investigation check.
Investigation? Okay. Me too.
22. Okay. With the 22, you do find a small cache of scrolls. Most of them are blank for transcribing purposes. However, you do find a copy of the floating disc spell, as well as another copy of Sword Rain, and a copy of a spell that is way beyond your level.
All right. I think Ben will pocket them all. Is it a spell like I can't even... I'd have to take time to understand even what it does?
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, yeah, Ben will take all the spells, the scrolls, put them in his own scroll case, and I guess if there's enough time left, Ben will use this downtime to try and learn the floating disc.
Sure, yeah. Okay, normally this is a wizard thing. Wizards can learn these spells automatically just by spending cash. In this campaign, a wizard would be able to do that just by spending supply points. However, you're not a wizard, so this will be a academic test for you. This is a 2nd level spell. Are you trained in Arcana?
I am. It's a 1st level spell, isn't it?
Tensor's floating disc?
I believe so.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I just want to see it with
First-
my own eyes. I believe you. I just want to see it with my own eyes. Come on,
Fair,
internet. Come on, internet. Yeah, it is a first level spell. Okay, that lowers the DC. So the DC I want for you to learn this is a 12.
Provided this is in the same time, I'll keep the fox's cunning that I used for the investigation.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, everybody hydrate and stretch.
27.
27. Okay. Yeah, once you get the hang of this particular... Whoever wrote this is shorthand, you pick up the spell and its processes almost immediately. You realize that you've definitely sold yourself short by not getting an education in this sort of stuff, and that you could totally do this if you had the time later. So you might have unlocked a post-campaign goal if you survive.
Interesting. All right. In which case, yeah, Ben will, last thing, promise, approach Corvaxia and say, all right, I've figured out this spell. I can start teaching it to Ismay, but as it goes, we can put up to 1,000 pounds of our gear on 2 horses.
Okay, that sounds good. That'll help because we can already put a lot of weight on them to begin with. So that'll help a lot. Okay. Good. I like results. I like when you bring me problems and solutions to those problems at the same time. That is very helpful, as opposed to just bringing me problems.
Of course, Captain. Yeah, and Ben will start just working on having everyone move up in the logistics, and he'll have Esme watch him creating the floating discs. Ben's, I would say, look a little different. They are, they're more, well, they're not just pure discs of force. They're kind of shimmery, like water.
Okay.
Almost like a reflecting pool that's hovering off the ground.
Neat.
And he'll also advise the captain, we can put the exhausted and injured on these, and they can sleep undisturbed while we move.
She nods, but doesn't comment on that.
Of course. And that's all. Thank you for indulging me.
Okay. Anyone else have anything for this downtime day?
As stupid as it is, Edelweiss is going to attempt to forge something.
Forge something? Okay. You don't have access to a full forge, but you do have smithing tools. So, yes. With that limited access, what are you going to attempt to make? You do have your rune magic, which can heat stuff. You can heat some metals.
Yes.
So that does give you a little bit of extra leeway here. So what are you thinking about making?
Well, I wasn't gonna make anything complex. I was just going to take the metal that was salvaged from whatchamacallit, the...
Oh, you want to use the infernal steel plate for something.
No, I was thinking the metal from the ballista.
Oh, okay. The ballista metal. Okay.
Because I don't know how to use that yet, sadly. I was hoping to ask Luther for that, but that's not gonna happen now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just make more crossbow bolts.
Sure, yeah.
With what's left of the metal.
That should be pretty easy for you, given the tools you have. So let's take a look at the rubric real quick. Crafting guide. What did I call it? Did I call it forgery? No, that's... No, 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 come on. What number is it? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Drawing, calligraphy, carpentry, photography, cobbler, cooking, forgery, glass.
19 for smithing.
Thank you. Smithing. Okay. All right. So you're a novice blacksmith. You're trying to make a brand new set of crossbow bolts. Okay. So this is ammunition. Your DC table for novice is low qualities between 8 and 9. Normal qualities between 10 and 14, high qualities of 15 plus, and a masterwork is a natural 20. If you roll less than 8, it is a failure. If you roll a natural 1, it is a catastrophic failure.
I fucking burned myself.
Mhm.
And I'm rolling at disadvantage, right?
Yes, because your exhaustion level.
Yay, I fail. Oh no, I don't.
You got a 10. See, you got a 10. All right, so with a 10 there, you create a stack of normal crossbow bolts using the metal that you've salvaged from your from the ballista. So I think a stack of bolts is 20, so 26 crossbow bolts is now your total crossbow bolts.
Well, I'm gonna split that to 16,
Okay.
and the other 10 goes to Mordecai.
Okay, so 16 for Edelweiss and 10 to Mordecai.
Nice.
All right. Crossbow. Where is your ammo, dude?
Gone.
My ammo? I don't use ammo.
You don't have any because you don't shoot stuff. You just throw things.
Yeah.
Keep your other 10 bolts.
Okay, because he doesn't shoot them.
No,
He throws knives.
I throw knives. I Mordecai literally cannot shoot a bow. He would never hit his target.
Yeah,
I mean, game wise, he probably has.
You confused with Connor then, because I thought someone else shot.
Let's see. Somebody else might shoot. Let's see.
Greg does have a bow, if that's what you're thinking.
Okay.
Proxia has a crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could share them with Proxia.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever has less hit has less
Well, Proxia
ammo.
doesn't have any ammo, so let's
yeah, let's give her that.
Let's give her those. So
see, I definitely must have been thinking of Connor then, because I know it was either Connor or Mordecai who was shooting, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Greg's got
dumb.
a very healthy 20 arrows.
that's good. That's good. Resource ammunition, crossbow bolts 1. Save. Okay. You can now shoot your crossbow, Praxia, because you've got ammo for it.
Well, it said I had the message in the chat says 20 arrow 10. So does that mean I had 20 and now I only have 10?
No, when I dropped the item into your inventory, it came as a stack of 20 to begin with. And I had to adjust it down to 10 because that's how much were actually given to you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was just making sure I understood what Foundry was trying to tell me.
Mm-hmm. And Edelweiss, through this, your blacksmithing progress has increased by 1. You have completed 10% of your journey to reaching the next level of blacksmith. However, to go up in the eyes of any guild, you would have to produce something and submit it to the guild for review. So, but that's not something that'll happen today.
No.
Okay. Anything else, Edelweiss?
I'm not sure if I should try to talk to the captain.
Okay. Do you want to insight check the captain and see if that feels like a good idea?
You know what? Yes.
Okay, make an insight check then.
It's something that Edelweiss is great at.
Especially at
Disadvantage,
disadvantage.
because it's an ability check. Yep.
12. Okay. She seems like the same stoic captain that you've known from the beginning. She seems no less approachable than she was before.
So she knows nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if you were initially intimidated by her, you're still intimidated by her. If you
She's
felt,
very intimidated. She's more intimidated now than she used to be.
if you feel like she was approachable before, she's still approachable. It's just, she's stoic and very captainly. Is in control of the situation, and so you don't see that she has any anxiety or anything like that. The helmet is definitely helping a lot with that. Like, you can't see her face, but also like the way
Does
she's the way
Does
she's
she
standing.
always have that on?
It's kind of a thing, right? So, you guys are on the road in a military situation. She doesn't really take the armor off unless she has to, because of the because of ambushes and such. And that's semi-normal for a medieval army on the go to ride in their gear and in their armor. It really depends on like the kind of campaign they're waging. So for this one, she hasn't taken it off since Corvoxia. And she's just basically living in it. So
Damn. Well, Edelweiss does go limping over towards the captain.
mm-hmm.
She has a very obvious limp on her left side as she gets over there,
Mm-hmm.
and she practically collapses down onto her knees and just sits with her hands and knees on the ground, just like, I am sorry, Captain. I will try to keep the cat in line so that she does not cause any more trouble.
She nods and then says, I appreciate that. The cat is not your responsibility, though.
I'm still sorry for standing in your way.
I know.
I shouldn't have spoken up against you. And I honestly personally regret some of the words I shared. It's not more than just that. I don't know. I'm kind of still out of it from everything, I suppose.
Otherwise, these are difficult times. I understand that we're all human and that we will make mistakes. I want to impress on you that these mistakes can lead to people dying, and that responsibility lies with me. So, since it's clear you've learned your lesson, that it won't happen again, I forgive you, personally, for the insult given. And I appreciate you coming to me and speaking to me about this. I know it is difficult. So, go back to your duties with a clear conscience. I need you focused for the bloody work that you have to do.
I will do my best to focus.
Get some rest if you can. Either on one of those floating things if you can stomach it, or in the saddle. If you have to, tie yourself to the horse.
I don't think I could do that, Captain.
Then do your best to be ready when time comes to fight. There are no other options.
All right. I should at least recover quickly. Proxia seems to have gotten the heat worse than I did.
Oh,
Mine
that's
is
fair.
more in my head.
Remember what they teach you in training. Combat's all about fear. You shut it out. And you shut this out the best you can so that you can move on. And then there will be time later to deal with it and to feel the things you need to feel. And you'll get through it. Or you'll be dead and it won't matter anyway. Right?
Right.
Right.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
Ugh. She gets up with her right leg to lift her left leg and limps off.
The captain helps her up and pushes you on your way without, like, knocking you over.
Thank you. And I'm sure the captain could insight this as like she has a very haggard, kind of 1,000-yard stare right now.
What's your did you want to roll a deception, or are you not doing that?
She can't even hide it right now.
No, I was gonna say your passive deception is a 6 right now at this very moment, which is pretty bad. So I'm fairly certain. Let me just take a look at her sheet right now. Yeah, she passively sees right through you. So okay.
She is going to get whatever rest she can with Proxia.
Okay. Anyone else for this downtime day?
I have one thing, but we can. Oh, sorry.
While Ed is out talking to the captain, I'm assuming I'm not really moving hardly anywhere. Don't really have the energy to.
Mm-hmm.
Still kind of strumming along my lute, trying to keep myself occupied, trying to keep my brain occupied. It's like I wish I could come up with some way to get rid of some of this exhaustion. Otherwise, we're all going to end up fodder for the demons. And kind of pointedly look down at the from the lute, and if there was something going on, and Mordecai wasn't just pulling my leg, then I can't imagine what kind of fate you'd find yourself at the hands of those beasts. Probably just as bad or worse. And assuming that I get no reply of any sort, is it possible to accomplish a long rest in the day of downtime?
No, because you're more or less moving through it. The breaks aren't very long. So, but you do notice that the lute goes out of tune again.
I kind of look at it, ah. So maybe whoever you are is paying attention. I really would hate for you to fall into the hands of the demons, but I'm kind of hampered in that ability at the moment. And I retune it.
Okay.
And continue playing.
Yeah, unfortunately, because you guys are almost basically in a forced march situation right now, you're not getting any rest until Corvoxia decides that you're either in a place that's safe enough or um, you all start collapsing from total exhaustion. So,
Well, could I, if I was to utilize one of the floating discs, could I then do a long rest during the day of downtime?
I would let you roll um, a save to see if you can sleep in those conditions. And if you pass the save, then yes.
Okay, so what do I need to?
This would be your ability to shut out external stimuli despite your exhaustion. So I would say this is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw with the wonderful thing of disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not an ability check. Okay, how come it only gives me the option of an ability check?
Because you need to click on saves. So there's
Okay, there it is.
yeah, there's the box for
I
saves.
found it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can shut it out well enough to get some sleep. You luckily haven't lost any hit points, so the penalty I was going to put on that wasn't going to apply. So yeah, you can knock off one level of your exhaustion down to 3.
Okay, do I just roll a long rest on my sheet then?
I think it should automatically do that, so go ahead and give it a shot.
Yeah, and actually that will fix my hit points because exhaustion 3 cut my hit point maximum in half.
There you go.
I mean, exhaustion 4 did, so I should get back my hit point max should go back to normal.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that long rest for yourself. Okay.
Yeah, because the minus 14 went off there, and my exhaustion thing is nope, it still says exhausted 4.
All right, I'll fix that.
But at least I did get some hit points back. Or I should have, right?
You did. Your maximum got adjusted.
Yeah, but I should have healed some, right? I was already at 15 hit points.
Hold on a second. Let me do one thing at a time. To properly apply this, I'm going to have to drop you on the map real quick. Convenient effects. Conditions. Exhaustion 3. Okay. Close. There we go. All right. And you were talking about your hit points.
Yeah, I was already at 15.
Yeah. When you complete a long rest, your level of exhaustion goes down. And your hit point total would be adjusted at that point. If I was a nasty DM, I would say no, but I'll give you your hit points back.
Thank you.
Because there is an argument that can be made for no, because your exhaustion is what got removed by your long rest, and you were technically at your maximum when your long rest ended. So, but I'll give you your hit points back because you're going to need them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else for the downtime day? You spent yours sleeping, Praxia. So that leaves Darrow and Volpine, and Darrow, Mordecai, and Greg.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm gonna do one thing, but we don't have to really jump into a whole bunch of detail with it. Mordecai can kind of feel like he is losing his marbles just a bit, you know, with everything that's going on. Some stuff's not quite right in his melon, so he wants to get back out to Solitude for a night and maybe do a little bit of hunting.
Okay.
Just him and Crow. So that's what I'm gonna have him do.
Okay, you're gonna do some hunting. Is there any mechanical benefit you're looking for other than just having some him and his buddy time?
I imagine there's probably no real like benefit to his sanity that he can get. Maybe some resources if I find something, but it's more flavor than anything.
Okay. Well, taking you time is a very good thing for one's sanity.
Yeah.
So you can start working on recovering your sanity by doing this, if you would like.
Yeah, no, that is 100% necessary, please.
So you've talked to everybody about, you've talked with everybody about, or you've heard everybody talk about, what am I trying to say? You've heard everybody talk about the various trainings and stuff. Recovering your sanity will work the same way as that. You will make a sanity check. That check's amount will count points towards a goal. When you reach that goal, your sanity score will go up by 1. This will be in the uncategorized section as sanity recovery.
Okay.
Your ability check is, of course, I'm going to put it in as fixed value because it doesn't consider sanity as an ability for that part of the system. Unfortunately, that's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and find an icon that is fun for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll a sanity check for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1.
Really making some strides here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Catraxia is there with you, and she's just like, "This is a fun outing we're on. Are we gonna just like saunter off?" And she's just chirping away, and it makes it very hard for you to enjoy yourself. And she's doing it on purpose to fuck with you. And she is, after all, the cause of your problem, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or perhaps you were just weak-minded all along. But, Crow being there kind of helps a little bit, so you do get a little bit of progress out of this, and you're thinking to yourself, maybe you should do more of this so that you can get used to her chirping away while you do your favorite activity so you can feel better about things. But yeah, 1. Progress of 1.
All right.
Out of 100. You've made some progress. Okay.
A point of progress.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to accomplish in this downtime day?
Not particularly. That's the extent of it. Unless maybe we roll for resources or something.
Yeah,
if I'm able to find something.
You can roll for resources. You're technically in the mountains now.
Technically in the mountains. Okay, let me just double check what that roll would be. I should have checked. I apologize. Let's see.
So mountain is a D6.
D6, got it. All right.
And you add your squad's bonus.
Yes. So that's +2 and boop.
So 3 additional supply points.
Really rolling high today.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of this day, your unit will lose 3 total supply points.
Maybe I come back with like a rabbit singular. Like very starved and thin.
Yeah, possibly because demonic phenomena has been making it impossible for the thing to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably did it a service killing it. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right.
I think if Ben could interject,
Sure.
he looks at Mordecai returning with that and say, "Next time you go hunting, tell me. I can help you find animals."
Mordecai nods and says, the purpose of this wasn't actually to find anything. I needed to get away.
Well, if you need help with that too, tell me.
How can I get away if you're helping me get away?
Because I know how to stop thinking. Do you know how to stop thinking?
You vaguely recall a recruit by the name of Todd who definitely knew how to stop thinking during training.
I've learned from the best, don't worry.
Suffice to say, I just think that if you're going to be out there alone with your thoughts and someone else's thoughts, you should have someone else's voice counteracting it.
You're right. I have Crow.
And I'll tell him what to do.
Bro.
I appreciate the sentiment, Ben. It's helpful, but at this case, I needed to get away and be by myself.
I hear you. Just remember you're not always by yourself.
Oh, I've got a hard time forgetting.
Besides that, Ben will again just like cast his glance around, not understanding where Catraxia is, but remembering that she's there and just scowling. And
Right.
that's my interjection.
Greg. Anything you want to do on this downtime day? Greg, you're muted.
You are muted.
Oh no.
Greg.
We've lost Greg.
Greg.
The demon's got her.
Greg. Alright, for the benefit of just the party, because I'm not a monster, I'm gonna move the internal steel plates that are taking up 30 pounds of Greg into the party inventory.
Probably Edelweiss as well, because she would have put it. That's no longer on her
Sorry,
inventory
I was
seats,
having
guess.
I was having a coughing fit.
Oh, okay. You okay?
Yeah, I just needed some water. I've got cough drops here, so.
Okay. So what are you working on for your downtime day? If anything at all.
I think Greg is probably just has like a stick that she's been slowly carving with a claw.
Okay. So, do you want to put that in as wood carving training?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go ahead and do this. You don't specifically have tools for it, but you do have claws. So what I will do is I will make this a proficiency training thing, just because you do have the natural tools to scrimshaw stuff. So this this will go under proficiency training. We will do an ability check for... Do you have woodcarver's tools in the... No. Okay. That's fine. As dexterity check, DC... not important. 250 completion target. 125 for half proficiency, but we'll just put the whole thing in there. Why not? Okay, so go ahead and make a dexterity check for me. All right. You've made your progress. 9 points. Very nice. Okay. Is that everything?
I think she's gonna make sure Ed is all right.
Okay.
Considering she definitely saw Ed limping earlier.
That's just because my speed's halved.
It's flavor.
Yes. But Ed is not right mentally, so you are right to check on her. Yeah, she would have saw that Praxia's sleeping on the desk. So she doesn't even have that to soothe her. She's just sitting by the fire, heating a kettle of tea. Also just trying to keep her wrists away from the fire because all her scars are pretty much screaming, even the ones on her wrist because she rubbed her wrists raw. And everything else is sunburnt. She's just looking good.
You want to have a conversation?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Do not let me stop you.
She sees Greg approach. Just like, everything fucking hurts. I just want to be able to rest, and we are stuck traveling. I think she's having another coughing fit.
Everything, unfortunately, is happening all at once. And we cannot rest until we know we are safe.
That's just always my luck.
The best I can offer is to... Has anyone tended?
I am... not exactly, no.
Greg has no medicinal training. Greg tending anyone is probably not a good idea. She has
sure, it's gonna turn out
fat,
great.
She has a fat +0 to that.
That's good. It's good right there.
I mean, I rolled good with a negative earlier, so...
You did.
And, I used my last long rest to do... What actually am I upping? Was it perception with whispers?
You were upping... Yeah, perception.
Which I'm sure is coming in handy, so...
Yes. That always comes in handy.
Good old +6.
Good old spot check. So, yeah.
Yeah, I do It's probably not the best idea, but I think Greg would like to at least try to wash anything, any wounds Ed will let her.
Okay. That can be worked out between the two of you. No real mechanical benefit, unfortunately, at the moment.
It's just like soothing the wounds with a cold rag, probably.
Yeah.
Because she's sunburnt to fuck.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, with that done, all right. So, let me go ahead and pause real quick. All right.
Oh no. My whole computer freezes anytime something happens on Google.
Okay. A few hours later, we're going to come up on dawn, and now we are at the point where we are in a preparatory before battle phase. So, as I've discussed with you all prior encounters, you may bring along anyone you want for a exploration map. I will let you know ahead of time that you can see the enemy is crawling around on this ridge that you have to go to, that your path leads you to. You can't get a good idea of what their number is, but you do see them. Who do you want to bring with you for this fight?
Can we tell what kinds of things they are? Like
They're little.
demons or?
They're a little far. They're probably demons, though. Because why wouldn't they?
We may not be able to get a precise number, but what does it look like? Do we have any idea?
As far as like an idea, they outnumber you right now. As like the 5 of you, they outnumber you definitely.
So I think, guys, it might be a good idea for us to bring our ranged fighters. Ed and anyone else who wants to can hold the line while we just fire over their heads. This sounds like, I mean, it's going to be it's in the mountains, probably a little bit of restricted movement.
You're on the low ground.
Hmm.
In fact, I'll kind of I'll give you guys an idea of what it looks like. So hold on a second, let me configure this real quick. And activate.
As part of our preparatory actions, I was going to say, in order to get a better understanding of their numbers, Ben was going to send an owl, basically, to... no, flying is maybe a bit too obvious. Send a squirrel.
Okay.
Just to sort of look through the treetops, see what the numbers are looking like.
Mm-hmm. It's a couple squads of enemies. Mixed combat unit of a purgator, several scrumgore, and bone chewers.
I suppose Ben will report this back to the rest of the group and to Captain Corvaxia. Obviously, if she has any tactical recommendations, we'll hear them.
She says, this sounds like a hunting squad. They're looking for us with this. They've just happened to be standing right where we want to go. The bone chewers are going to be bad for us because they move very fast.
Is there possibly any way we can loop around them, kind of maybe avoid them?
You can see based on their current position, they're right where you need to be.
Okay.
Perhaps we can lead them into an ambush.
Mordecai.
It seems like
Sorry.
they kind of know that you're around here somewhere. So they're on alert.
Mm-hmm. No, that's perfect. If they know that we're here, we give them what they're looking for. Then we retreat, and we my squad and the archers fill them. Greg's squad as well.
No.
Fill them full of arrows.
Mordecai, have you done the thing with the horses yet?
Ben is the
Ben, sorry.
as we've I presume as we've moved a square, Ben's already done the horse trick yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking if we had some way to make them think that we're headed south from here and draw their attention, maybe we can get them to move enough so we don't have to deal with them.
I'm thinking the Brigaders, they move fast, and so do the Bone Chewers. They run straight lines frequently. Mordecai, you know how to make some brambles, right?
I sure do.
I think that might be our best shot at dealing with the ground troops. Scrumgore... do Scrumgore just always fly?
They kind of do like a hop across the ground, so they do occasionally touch the ground, but they can glide across great distances. They can also fly. They just don't do it very often because their enemies are on the ground. So,
Right. I'd say if we can lead Purgator and the Bone Chewers into a thorn trap, then have the archers picking off the Scrumgore as quick as they can.
Mm-hmm. I can be the bait for the trap, and my we'll bring my squad and Greg's, and they should be able to make this happen.
you want to bring 2 squads? Okay.
Yeah, we may not even need to bring all of them. Sorry, go ahead.
I have perhaps an unhealthy suggestion.
That
Those are my
is.
favorite kind.
I do happen to have a flask of oil that could be put within where we plan to put the bramble, and then set alight once they are in.
I know
And help
Scrumgore
for
are
us.
immune to fire. The Purgators, actually, I can't absolutely crawl, but I believe they were attacked with fire during the Battle of Corvaxia, and they also didn't care.
Mm-hmm. Most conquest demons have no problem with fire.
Only ones we might get are the Bone Chewers, but I'm not even certain that it would work on them.
All right, then. Not really of use now. We will save it for a time it is.
Right.
What if we took, say, Mordecai? What if we had our good friend Mordecai here go off a ways, right out a ways, and like create the semblance of a camp, say some campfires, etc., draw their attention? I mean, are we sure we can't distract them and go past them?
I
Do you
think
want
it's
to
too
sit
risky.
here? Do you want to sit here and watch them for a bit?
I do not think Mordecai would be able to leave a camp they've noticed fast enough.
No, we'd try to set it where we use like your oil and see if one of us could come up with some way to ignite the campfire or whatever after Mordecai had already left the area. Could we somehow time delay that?
Even if we manage to lead them off, I worry that they would catch up fast enough. We can't outrun them. There's far too many of us. A
Should we
group this size, we're slowed down by our slowest options, our slowest soldiers.
maybe we should keep an eye on them for a moment. Scout for a moment and see if they have any idea that we're where we're at, or maybe they will wander off looking for us another direction of their own accord.
Or they'll come closer and spot us.
We have a moment to watch. I need to fetch my archers if we're going to enact this plan anyway.
I mean, we can always hide kind of in the trees, kind of that are over here, kind of under the trees a bit, so maybe we're a little less conspicuous.
That I can't help with, and Ben will use the staff to cast Pass Without Trace on the group.
Okay. You guys want to make stealth checks then?
All right.
Sure.
Everyone has plus 10.
Whoa. On top
Would-
of my plus 7.
Would Edelweiss have seen Ben cast for the squirrel?
No, I was very far away.
Okay, good.
Why is Metwick saying things? Metwick, you're not even here yet. Go away.
You had him clicked. You were clicking on him when you typed. That's
My
it.
bad.
29, 22, 27. Okay. Stealth checks from Ed and Greg. 37, natural 20. Greg's gone. Greg's gone forever. Greg has
No, Greg vanished now too.
Greg has faded below the layer that the map is taking up, and he's now just in the gray canvas layer. Or she's in the gray canvas layer. Fuck. And I still need one for Ed.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. Is
I
this
didn't make my rolls the last time either. I'm horrible at fucking rolling my dice.
follow directions? Are we
Wait,
rolling for stealth? Are we rolling for your squad there, Mordecai?
Yes.
Okay. You
Oh
can-
hey! That's good.
But you
Yeah.
got plus 10 on that, so it's a
Yeah.
26.
Holy shit.
Are you also bringing any other
Let's see.
NPCs?
Are we bringing Greg's squad?
Yeah, you guys did want my archers. I think Greg's not really gonna argue with anyone.
Okay.
This is way too dangerous for her
Are these
to tackle the way she would.
Are these
How about our-
squads? Or are they just singular?
What?
The enemy. Are they squads or are they singular?
Those are singular. That's the.
Oh.
So you're got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Scrumgore, 4 Bone Chewers, and a Brigader.
Yeah, that Brigader. That thing that almost killed them the other time.
Yeah, it might fuck you up. Okay, so aside from squaddies, any NPCs
So-
you want to take with you?
Shall we bring our good friend Carvaxia?
Besides Ed, we might need Gravexia to hold the front line.
Oh no, Crow, you got a natural 1.
No!
Let's see here. This is gonna be a blind GM roll. For Pass Without Trace, please remind me, is it you choose the number of creatures or is it an area of effect?
I choose a number of creatures within an area.
Okay. So this wouldn't apply to this particular creature. Also a natural 1. Very funny. Very funny. Let's see here. These guys, we're gonna do a group stealth. Plus 10s. Okay. Okay. Big 15 for them. And
Do I roll singularly for my squad or for each?
Your squad got a natural 20, which comes out to 35 for them. So I'm just gonna,
We them boys.
yeah. So okay. You wanted to bring Corvaxia?
What
I
is
mean,
the
when have
rest of the
we
group
not?
think?
When have we not?
Okay, she's gonna roll her stealth. 27 for her. The Shogun protests immediately and wants to be included in the battle.
Motherfucker.
D-
Ben has continuously ready action conjure animals giant owl.
Sci-Fi kind of sneaks up as well, so I will roll stealth check for her as well.
I always hated these levels in video games.
All right, I feel like we are well prepared here. So you guys want to observe the enemy? Is what I'm picking up, right?
I think Ben wants to be in position, ready to throw up a spike growth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be sort of like make my way to this underbrush here.
You cannot quite move yet until we have agreed that this is your grouping. You're bringing nobody else.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I
So,
think. Go ahead.
as a result of your watching them, they do not move. They seem to be on some kind of sentry duty, like they're expecting you.
I think if the group thinks this is tactically sound, I would like to move my guys over here. Let me refresh.
Mm-hmm.
Over here.
These trees?
Like, have us, yes, and have us, like, in an opposite spot from them, from the others. That way we're heading and we're, like, ready to ambush from behind.
For the initial volley.
Further trees, but I don't know if we're going to get that far, really.
Yeah. After the initial volley, my squad and Greg's squad are going to be very vulnerable. So that's when Corvaxia and Ed and anyone else who wants to go in and knock some heads is going to have to charge in.
Yeah, that definitely.
I need to be in quick.
All right. And then
definitely want to be up with my guys because I have the highest AC out of my group.
Ben is going to basically say, like, can we place one spike growth? I want to coordinate my spike growths with Mordecai. So have one basically blocking off this area.
Okay. And you want the other one blocking off the other area? Kind of the other natural escape down. I will say, as soon as you cast this spell, they will know where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this will be the last thing that we do, or we do it simultaneously with the volley.
Yeah, you've never not seen demons react immediately to casting.
Okay.
If we can, I would like to do it simultaneously with the volley, so the volley counts as a sneak attack. Because I can do a little extra damage if it's a sneak attack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not part of the volley, so I can cast the spell as you guys fire.
Mm-hmm.
And bear in mind, I'll be the one getting their attention. So Mordecai will probably go up here, toss a knife at one of them, and run like hell.
Okay, so move to up here.
Yes.
Proxia wants to be hiding kind of behind Greg's squad there in the trees toward the top.
There I am.
So, like, here somewhere.
What's our range again? Like
If
8
he'll put
squares?
me.
You longbows?
Let me check. So I don't know if I have. I have a short bow. I don't know if I can check my
My bad,
squad
didn't mean to do that.
right now.
Your
I think
squad has short bows as well.
It's 80 feet short range, 320 feet long range.
Yeah. Optimal's within 80, so.
so we move up. Looks like we need to go like another 15 feet. We probably want to hit this guy.
Okay.
And I'm not going to be even close to
weaken
being.
him.
There's no way I can be in crossbow range to any of these guys, right?
Without getting super close, no, probably not.
Light
Well, I
crossbow
guess-
or what kind of crossbow?
They've got a enchanted hand crossbow.
Okay.
So that's 30 feet of normal range, 120 disadvantage. So for Praxia, right, the Purgator from where she is within disadvantage range. The Scrumgore by the demon statue is at the edge of disadvantage range.
So they're about how far away?
On average, they are over 120 feet away. The only ones you could shoot at disadvantage are the Bone Chewer, two of the Bone Chewers, the top two Bone Chewers, and the Purgator.
Since there's going to be a disadvantage anyway, can I even shoot at them?
If it's over 120 feet, you cannot shoot at them.
No, but I mean, given my
disadvantage
exhaustion,
doesn't mean anything. Disadvantage doesn't stack.
Yeah, disadvantage doesn't stack,
Yeah.
so you can still shoot at them.
I mean, I don't know, guys. Do you want Purgator damage or Scrumgore damage?
Your weapons aren't magical, right?
No.
Sadly.
So, I mean, we want to pile damage on the Purgator as quickly as possible, but you probably won't be able to do much to it. I'd say getting the action economy in our favor is more important.
All right.
Yeah.
So then we could pile in like in under this tree, and we'd be able to shoot at these Scrumgore over here.
Yeah, your ladies and lads very quietly climb up this tree into its upper reaches. Pick a guy. This one?
Yeah.
Okay,
I would consider waiting to fire until the other squad is in range, because the reason that I'm going to try to bring them into an ambush here is that they'll charge, and then we'll all be able to fire on them at the same time. If you guys fire on them from right up there, you're much closer, and they're going to try to get to you real quick. They're going to ignore my guys down in the south.
Yeah. Yeah, I was asking who like we wanted to shoot when the whole thing was ready.
Okay, fair enough.
We agreed we were gonna do it all simultaneously.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Also, I just
My mistake.
double checked the range on Spike Growth. I can place it up to 300 feet away, so I'll probably be dropping it more here.
I was trying to move up a little bit closer to Ben, but however, it won't let me move my token now.
refresh your page.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds for any additional prep, and then you're done. And we're rolling initiative. I've already
I'm
given
excited
you
for
a
that.
mountain of prep, so don't be mad at me. You don't deserve it. Five,
I know
Yes, I
y'all.
4, 3,
No.
2, 1.
I just want to make a note
Yeah?
that she has her her cloud and stone runes.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative.
We should have. Yeah, we should have placed Ed and them and stuff. Oh, it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Rolling for Crow. Rolling for Hob. Rolling for Kella. Rolling for Garrett. Rolling for Metwick.
Stupid. Where
Okay.
is initiative on my sheet?
Now,
No,
my initiative is at disadvantage as well, right?
It will prompt you to roll it at a disadvantage if you have it at disadvantage. Wow, Mordecai, a 4?
Out of
Well,
curiosity, why is there dots in the initiative numbers?
It's
That's fine.
for tie breaking.
No,
Ah,
I was asking, do I roll initiative at disadvantage?
Yes.
It's
Because it's not. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But
It's basically a dexterity check, so.
there we go.
oof.
All right.
We are not
After
feeling good.
Yep. After the first round, initiative doesn't matter that much anyway.
So, as a recall back to what I said at the beginning, they are alert. So you cannot surprise them. But you can get you will be able to get your individual attacks off as you come to your characters. However, they will act on their turn appropriately to whatever is threatening them, if anything at all, yet. So, Ben, your action when your turn comes around is to cast that spell.
Okay.
All right.
There it is.
All right. Metwick's going to move up. He's going to amble over this little cliff here. He's going to move to here. He's going to nod at you. And he's going to take his shot at that first fucking Scrumgore.
What the fuck?
Okay, let me pause here for a second.
Yeah.
They aren't surprisable because they are already alert.
Sure.
So, everybody attacking at the same time isn't going to happen all at once, right? They're going to do the plan, but the enemy is alert already. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So there's no surprise happening here to them where we're going from each of your guys in succession order. When we get down to the first monster, the monster's going to take its turn and it's going to react to whatever happened before that.
Okay.
But your plan was for them to attack, right?
I think we were gonna wait till they got to a spot where we could all attack at the same time, since they can't see the rest of the crew. Hopefully.
Because they were going to react to the spiky growth, right?
If he waits to attack, because he's now in position to hit this Scrumgore, right? Because it's within 55 feet. If he waits to attack now, they can see him. So unless you want him to duck behind this cliff where they may not see him, you're going to have to tell him to stay right there.
At this point, it's just more like Metwick didn't get the assignment, so I'm kind of like face palming, but I'm like, all right, whatever, you're with me now.
He can't. He is, from his perspective, he couldn't hit them from all the way over there, right? That's 85 feet and 90 feet. That'd be a disadvantage. So he moved up.
Sure.
So, okay, so he's gonna shoot.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay.
Is the squad hidden just for advantage purposes?
He breaks out of hidden cover,
Okay.
but he does hit him.
Hell yeah.
Take that, ugly. Okay, Greg, you're up. Yeah, Metwick's kind of in the open there, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Was it not going to let me target on my own roller still? No, I'm on target. Why is it not letting me target? Why does it never want to never want to target my enemies?
Yeah, I got him for you. The,
How do
you.
I...
What are you trying to do?
I want to shoot him. How do I
So
actually...
you
Yeah,
can
character
do that
sheet.
from your character sheet. Yep. Oh, you're targeting. Are you trying to shoot the Scrumgore or the Purgator?
We'd agreed on the Scrumgore, so I'm gonna
Okay.
shoot the Scrumgore.
Shoot the Scrumgore. Yeah, that hits. You get a sneak attack on that. So
Oh.
you were hidden
Oh.
from where you fired. Metwick had to leave and go into the open.
Alright, and then my ability is in 30 feet or 5 feet? Is it 30 or 15? Whales. Within 30. So... Okay, I don't know how to actually use whales, because we've never had a chance to do it.
Basically, you pick another creature within 30 feet, and it takes half your sneak attack dice rounded up.
So execute the rest of your attack as normal. So roll your damage, and then you'll choose the next creature to take half of the whales.
Oh, is it gonna be weird now? So their damage. Normal. Alright. Why is it targeting the Purgator? That's not correct.
It's because I thought you were trying to target the Purgator, and when you originally rolled, he was on your list. So 8 points of damage. Go ahead and roll sneak attack.
Alright. Sneak. Oh, is that extra? Are you saying to just roll my whales now?
No, roll your sneak attack first.
Did I not?
Nope.
Okay, what do I roll for that then? What do I do for that?
On your feature list, you will click on sneak attack. Is it in here? It's not in there. Great.
Weird.
Okay. What is your
Fifth level
level?
is 3d6.
Roll 3d6 for me. Why the hell is it not on your character sheet?
I do not know.
It's not your fault. It's somebody else's.
It's Foundry's fault.
No. Probably not. It's probably my fault. So
But
quick.
it was on there before. Before
Mm,
Foundry updated shit.
It might have been. Okay, but I didn't check. I didn't foolproof it.
Oh, so I love those dice.
There you go.
Yeah, they're the necrotic dice.
So, okay, so 11. And now pick the creature that you want the other you want half of it to apply to. That one?
Let's go with this guy.
Okay. Alright. That's your attack action.
Just to double check, the damage from whales is necrotic and magical, depending on Scrumgore's resistances.
Is it also magical? No, it's
It would be
necrotic.
magical by nature of being necrotic. So, yep. Okay.
Alright.
Anything else,
Yep.
Greg?
I think I want to. Oh no, we're all in the tree, so I don't think I can move in front of my guys. Unless I get out of the tree. Probably not the smartest idea. No, I think that's it.
Okay. Arrows whistle in. A magic happens, dealing damage to another Scrumgore. This bone chewer kind of shakes its head and begins to run. Let's see, it heard the whistling of the arrows coming from this direction and this direction. So... run straight through the ground there. Just phases directly into the earth. And then continues its move. It's got 45 feet of movement. It's going to move to here, phasing into that earth as well. And it pops out right here as it's running. And as it kind of comes out of the, like a ghost passing through the rock, as it comes to a stop here, sort of like dog breaks itself as it passes you, Mordecai. It couldn't even see you there for a moment, but now it stops and it turns and it's facing you. And you've finally seen one of these things up close. It's all... very knife-like teeth coming out of its maw. It doesn't have any eyes whatsoever, but it does have these long horns on the side of its triangular pyramid-like head, and they do sort of vibrate as it's looking at you.
Oh, no,
good,
no.
it has an antenna.
You vibrate over there. No.
It hisses at you in response to you speaking to it. And it knows you're there. But that's its movement and action. Brom Cromwell's turn. Let's see here. He is just outside of range. He's going to take a shot at that Scrumgore with disadvantage. He does have multi-attack. He can fire 2 shots. First shot is a hit. Dealing 3 points of total damage. And then the second shot... also a hit. Dealing 2 more points of damage. Die, you fucker! Garrett's turn. Garrett's going to come over to here. See the Bone Chewer. Look to you for guidance, Mordecai.
I'm going to look at Garrett and say, shoot it, fucking shoot it.
He nods and says, plan's already gone to shit, sir, anyway. And he attacks. With advantage. He needed it.
Yeah.
He hits.
Well, Garrett was really well hidden.
Yeah. Let's see. He gets 2 shots. He's going to shoot again. Normal.
Like the new attack roll interface.
Oh. Dealing another 4 points of damage. He does not have sneak attack. He has ambush, because he's not a rogue, he's a scout. So, but he does deal some damage to the creature. So 2 arrows, right in the left foreleg of the creature. It turns its head and hisses at him too. It's pissed off. As soon as the arrows take flight, the Purgator screeches, and its frightening presence activates. Everyone who is not allied with it and is able to see it must now make a wisdom saving throw. Your DC is 14. So that is all 5 of these guys. I'm gonna assume you can see it, Ben, because you're looking to cast in that general direction.
Yep.
Praxia, I'm gonna assume you can see it because I'm thinking you're trying to survey the battlefield here. Unless you give me a good reason not to. Mordecai, I'm gonna say you can't because you're on the ground and there's a big rock in the way at the very least.
Oh wait, actually, don't they have a feat about this?
Crow cannot see it. Garrett cannot see it. Metwick can see it. Wisdom saving throw, Metwick. Wisdom.
Is my unit-based resolve active right now?
Yes.
Rolling Metwicks.
I just rolled it for him.
Oh.
He failed.
Shit.
So Metwick is now frightened of the Purgator. Praxia is frightened of the Purgator.
So, I think that says I get a second roll when allowed, or I just didn't even realize I had advantage the first time.
You would have advantage. Greg, you passed. Or no, Ben, you passed. So Greg, roll yours with advantage. Wisdom saving throw. You pass, Greg. Wisdom save. It's a failure. Frightened.
Oh, fuck. I hate my computer. I hate technology today.
You're not having a good one for it.
No, was I audible earlier? Because I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either. We haven't gotten to your turn.
No, I mean, I've been saying that my computer froze. I could hear all of y'all for like the past 5 minutes, but I'm not sure if y'all were hearing me.
No, we weren't. I did hear you say your computer froze, but...
After that, I was gone.
Yeah, I think so. Edelweiss cannot see it. The Shogun cannot see it. Corvaxia cannot see it. And Cyphishai cannot see it.
What can't I see?
You can't,
Oh no!
You can't see the Purgator.
Fuck!
You're no, this is a good thing. You're safe from the fear saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Which the fear saving throw doesn't really impact me that much.
Okay, now it's going to use its bonus action to quick blink. 40 feet. So it just teleports 40 feet closer. So it's here now. And then it's going to use its action, Searing Visage. Let's see here. Who can it see right now? It can see Greg. And now everybody can see it. So if you're a player character and you didn't make a saving throw before, you have to now. Because this is a passive effect. It's gonna look at you, Greg. Greg. It uses its Searing Visage on you. You must make another Wisdom saving throw. This is also tagged with a sanity save.
Oh boy, and this is this against fear, or is it just a thing?
Let me reread. Yes, this is against fear effect. So your thing helps. You pass. So as you look at this thing's gaping, fiery maw, you feel like you're being tugged and pulled into a waking nightmare. You feel your limbs begin to lock up, to become paralyzed, and you start to feel a little woozy. But you shake your head free of the effect, knowing that you have your brothers in arms nearby you and you have to help protect them and take this creature down. You are immune to this effect for the next 24 hours from all purgators, including this one.
Fuck yeah.
That's the purgator's turn. Bone Chewer. Bone Chewer is running. It's going to run to here. It turns its head. Let's see, what's closer to it? You are. So it's going to turn its head towards you, Mordecai, when it comes to a stop right here. Yeah, oh shit. The Shogun's turn. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw against the Purgator's fear effect. He is frightened of the Purgator. He may not approach it. That thing is unnatural. Do not get too close, Cypher-shy. He says. He also loses his hidden status. Because he cannot move to get to any creature closer, he's going to interpose himself between it and Cypher-shy. Best of his ability, without getting closer to her, closer to it.
We really needed to put Ed and the melee fighters up in front. These archers are about to have a bad time.
This is another time where it's like, I'm literally waiting for my chance to talk. And then it's just like, oh, we're done now. It's just like, well, where do I go?
I'm sorry,
Zed.
Zed.
I got 10 seconds to mention my runes. Seriously, that's what I got.
I'm sorry, Zed. He hit him. Scrumgore. I'm gonna hippity hoppity this way. He's gonna stop here. And he's gonna tail spike Metwick. Why do you want to tail spike him at disadvantage? Oh, because he's out of range.
20 feet.
Yep. Good thing.
Oh.
That missed.
Madwick lives.
Ed.
Almost back in. I'm literally just waiting for Valgas to open.
Did you want to start like ducked by a pile of rocks near the archers? To sort of like be there to intercept?
Yes, because I was supposed to be either protecting Mordecai or the archers. One. That was the thing, and it's just like, where are my guys? And then we never did get that to there.
Okay, you're right. I moved you to a better spot.
Okay.
All right. This is Alexia's turn. She is not afraid of the Purgator. However, it is right there. She does not like it. She's gonna shoot at it again. Shoot at it twice. Miss. hit. She yells down, "This thing's armor's tough as hell!" Ben, your turn.
All right. I know there's rain effects. Would you consider the out conditions rainy or stormy?
They are rainy, slightly rainy.
Okay. In which case, I think Ben is going to change tactics and cast Call Lightning.
Ooh.
So we're gonna put the cylinder here.
Only lightning.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yes.
Everybody saw that, right?
Where
Yeah.
it disappeared. But
I thought how
don't
big
worry,
that was.
it's not hitting all of you yet. So I'm going to start basically. I'll start with these two, basically. These two need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That's just like where I can call down bolts.
Right. That one fails.
Okay.
And this one succeeds with a 20.
All right.
3d10 lightning damage.
If it's rainy or stormy conditions, it's 4d10.
Ooh.
Oh, no, that's not how that works.
Oopsie. Oh, nice. Got two fat 10s in there.
Holy
30
fuck.
points of lightning damage to the one that failed, 15 to the one that succeeded.
Nice.
Ooh.
They both do the skeleton voltage cha-cha. Do I have any nice animations for that? God, I hope I do. Go ahead, Ben.
I'm going to bonus action Stellar Bolt that Bone Chewer.
Fuck that guy.
And I'm hidden, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 16 to hit.
16 to hit. You are no longer hidden.
Indeed.
16 does hit.
8 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Alright, end of your turn, Ben?
Yes.
This guy's gonna fly forward. Very unhappy. He's gonna stop here. He's gonna take a shot at one of the archers with his tail spike. Disadvantage. Hits her. Aleda takes 7 points of damage. 5 piercing, 2 fire. Okay, where's my freaking... There it is. Crow! It's Crow's turn now.
Alright, so I'm gonna shout to Crow. Crow, we've got to get rid of these or we're not getting out of here alive. Yeah, that guy. And
you are technically not hidden from it. Because it is using some other kind of sense that you are unaware of that's not sight or hearing or anything natural like that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Crow waddle on up to it. And we're gonna hope for the best.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna bite?
He's gonna chomp.
Alright.
And...
Wow. Oh, miss.
Ooh.
Definitely no longer hidden because he's attacked. And he missed his bite action. He really needs to grow up. Our poor little boy.
Oh shit.
Is that the end of his turn?
That's the end of his turn.
Okay, it's now Catraxia's turn. Okay. Do. It seems that your hallucination has taken on a more or less physical effect.
I know.
She slashes it once.
Huh.
And dealing 8 points of slashing damage. Okay.
Huh. I don't normally root for Demon Mommy, but now I'm rooting for Demon Mommy.
Are we all seeing this?
If you're looking at that bone shur, you do see like
I was just targeting this area.
Yeah, you do see like a wound opens up along the side of the creature that is sourceless. So she's still invisible to you.
Okay.
But she's still very much there to Mordecai. So she's just going to be there to Mordecai. Jaffa kind of like huffs and puffs his way over here. And he's going to take a couple... he's going to take a shot at that bone shur. Sir, this is bad.
You think?
He shoots it. Dealing 3 points of damage. He does get a second shot. Ooh, he crits.
Ooh.
Dealing 17, reduced to 8. Very good job, Jaffa. Wounding the creature. Scrumgore. I was gonna try to shoot at Terran. Misses. Yeah, misses. Terran's gonna not take kindly to that. However, there is a Purgator right there. She's gonna shoot at it at disadvantage because she's afraid of it. She can, I think, make a save now to overcome the fear. Let me see. Be the end of subsequent turns. Yes, so she can make her save. If you didn't make your save at the end of your turn for the Purgator, please make it now. I did forget, so. The DC is 14. No, you haven't had your turn yet, I don't think. You also can't see it, because you're kind of like ducked.
I'm behind this cliff.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just like, oh, they look terrified.
This looks bad. Yeah. Let's see. Metwick should have, I think. No, he started it. So he's...
It would be the Shogun and Alita are the two that took action after the aura was activated.
Alright, okay. Shogun and who? Alita?
Yeah.
Shogun's no longer frightened. Okay, and Alita, you said. Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll for her. Nope, she's still frightened. Okay. Alright, our accounting has caught up. It is now Alphalos Fenwick's turn. Sir, what do we do? It is uncomfortably close for him. He's gonna shoot at it, though. Miss. Arrow harmlessly bounces off the armor. That one shatters on the armor. The arrows aren't doing anything! And they're getting closer! This one's just gonna rush. Let's see, 40, 80. Much closer! much closer! Cypher Shy is going to say, please, I can take care of myself. And she's going to move a little bit closer.
Oh, hell.
And she is going to cast, let's see if we can line this up nicely. She's going to go here, actually, I think. Where was she? She was here? So 1, 2, 3... straight line would be... Yeah, she can... almost hit those
One
guys.
to the left, I think, works.
Yeah, one more here. Because Ben remembers what she can cast.
Indeed.
Sorry.
Yeah, so she's gonna lightning bolt this line.
Up to 100 feet, right?
120. Oh yeah, 100 feet.
So it gets that last Scrumgore too.
Now, fuck that guy.
Yeah, does the Shogun know she can do that?
The Shogun does not.
He's just like, oh fuck.
100 feet. It doesn't quite hit that last Scrumgore. No. She also has to angle it.
Okay.
Yes, so that I'm not hit.
If he wasn't interested in her before, he surely is now.
Okay, so she claps her hands together, causing a sparks. She draws it out like she's like drawing out dough or something like that. Lightning arcs between her hands, and then she thrusts both hands forward, causing a line of lightning to just arc across the battlefield, coming right in front of you, Edelweiss. Bright light, blinding light, as she cuts down the bone chewer, and she twists her wrists at that first second where this is moving at the speed of light, to kind of curve it to hit the Scrumgore and the Purgator. Unfortunately, the angle's too high, and it can't extend much further to hit that last Scrumgore. So...
There's no way that my armor can attract any of this towards me, right?
Not really. It's very contained and directed.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay, and Cypher Shy is no longer hidden.
I heard that point of consideration for just a moment. It's like, no, I don't want to fuck you that way.
Oh, jeez.
I like the blood splatter now.
These guys are both...
I also could have phrased that a lot better.
These guys are real fucking dead. Just gonna put that out there. They're real fucking dead. Smoking corpses.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so Kella's turn. Kella's gonna move. Stand next to Jaffa. Shoot at that bone chewer. So just after this thing comes out, it's just taking fire from all directions as it's standing there right next to you, Mordecai.
Mm-hmm. Bring it down, Kella.
She shoots twice. First shot's a miss. Second shot, hit. 4 points of damage. It's still up. It's tougher than it looks, sir. It's Captain's
Kella
turn.
two birds my ass.
She cannot get there to attack this turn, but she can get there. But I think she's going to look at the battlefield, assume that you have this in order, and she's going to basically charge the Purgator.
I think that's the right move.
Get as close as possible. She does have to make the saving throw against the fear effect. But she is brave, so she gets advantage on her save. She failed.
That's not ideal.
Nope, it's got a DC 14 and she rolled a 12. That is not ideal.
As
Person
a,
tries to intimidate Greg. Greg, you ain't shit.
hold on. As a reaction, I can make her re-roll that, right?
Why would that be the case?
Is she within 60 feet of me?
But she is 55 feet from you. Or 50 feet?
So I could theoretically silvery barbs her saving throw, right?
You could.
So let me target her first, and then I will then give advantage as a result.
She
So that's
must
pick
use
another-
the lower roll.
Oh, okay, that doesn't help then.
Yeah.
No.
The Silvery
that's
Barbs
annoying.
is used on enemies when they succeed, and then it gives advantage to one of your allies.
Oh, okay. I was hoping to just make her re-roll it. No.
Nope. She might succeed the next round though.
Now I'm having fucking meat suit has fucking tech issues.
Mordecai, your turn.
Yes, I'm gonna do something a bit risky,
You know my
but
it's my
it probably needs to be done. Let me see something real quick. Actually, I apologize. I should have double checked this before my turn. Never mind. I am going to not do the risky thing I was thinking of doing, and yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and back up. Probably take a
Attack of opportunity. Yep, absolutely.
yeah.
She's trying to
Yeah,
bite
that's
you.
fair.
Does
Try.
a 7 misses.
Yeah.
Just snaps out at you. Its original intended target, and just you hear the clack of its jaws coming closed.
Mm-hmm. This thing is threatening Crow, so it's gonna die. I'm gonna.
My boy.
If something happened to me, I would kill all of us and then myself. I'm going to. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him the old kablamo.
The returning dagger.
Yes. And bloop.
24 does hit.
Nice. And with that, I'm also going to hit him with favored. No, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure this guy dies.
Okay.
I'm gonna use favored foe on him, so that's one use down.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna roll damage.
Damage.
And
7. What is favored foe?
7. Favored foe is 1d6. No, 1d4.
Okay.
So, cat, get away from my screen. Meow. Just hopped up as I was trying to click things.
So,
Haha.
4 more points of damage. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's still up.
And on top of that, so one last check on something. Yeah, I'm gonna have Crow use his ability, where infuse strikes as well.
Okay.
Yes. Now, I'll be straight with you. I don't think I have, as of yet, remembered Meta Knight to change his element. So last time it was still set to poison.
It would still be poison, to be fair.
Damn it.
And the Bone Chewer is immune to poison. It takes 0
Mother.
damage.
Okay. God, someone remind me, please. Then I'll throw another. Or why not?
We get sad
I'm
for
not
a
even-
moment, and then we throw another dagger. Yeah, your returning dagger returns to your hand after you throw it, after it hits the creature.
Yes. And
I am okay.
Okay.
Barely.
Okay. That's good to hear.
yeah,
5. Oh my god, this is so painful.
And
This thing is barely standing. It's just a puddle of just bleeding and horror, and it's still standing.
well, not
No,
anymore because it still has the favorite foe.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got another 1d4 for that.
Well. Yep, now it's dead.
Nobody threatens my crow.
Now it's dead.
Fucking dead.
Okay.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Scrumgore's turn. Well, this guy's a little bit wounded. I'm gonna give him a little blood splatter. He's gonna rush. He's gonna move to here, 65 feet. He's just gonna fly in and intercept Kravaxia. That's in the end of his turn. Edelweiss, your turn. All this death, lightning, stabbings, shootings happening around you. You haven't mixed it up quite yet, but you do know that the enemy is near.
I'm still regaining my breath. I had a horrible heart palpitation. I just about fainted.
Oh. You okay? Would you like me to move you to the nearest enemy?
I am in. I am back now, but this guy, he
Yeah.
ended his turn within 30 feet of me.
Uh,
If we're saying I've been here since the beginning.
Yep. He did.
I guess I will make the attempt to use my reaction on him.
Okay.
Because I should have reacted then, but everyone was talking. And I also wasn't back yet because tech hags.
Uh-huh.
My stone rune,
Okay.
they have to make a save against being charmed. And if he's immune to being charmed, that's just wasted.
He is immune to being charmed. It has no effect on him.
Damn. Well, I know that from now on.
Yep.
But that was just my reaction. So I still have attack. What do I attack? This looks injured.
Yep. He's got a bit of a blood splatter on him. He certainly is wounded.
My speed is still half. So I wouldn't even be able to get to him.
Is
I'm
your
still
speed
just
halved?
gonna walk.
What? You're at
Yes.
exhaustion 1, right?
No, I'm still at exhaustion 2.
You can shoot it.
Yes, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move this.
Yeah, he's 25 feet from you, so you would have a hard time getting to him to attack him with stabbies. So you can stab him from a distance with a light crossbow.
Attack. Wait, I don't attack at disadvantage because I'm at 2, right? Yes. Okay. I already have the conditions up.
13 does hit.
Just barely.
Mm-hmm.
Damblage.
Okay. All right.
And I'm
second-
supposed to be able to make 2 right now? Yes.
Second attack.
Hey,
That
that's
does
pretty
hit
good.
too. Yeah. Roll damage.
How dare you?
Did it glitch on you? Oh, there it goes.
It almost froze.
Okay. So you shoot him twice. He takes them both in the belly. He's like, oh, wow.
I'm glad now at least tech issues isn't going to take me out of call
Oh,
because I'm staying on my phone for that. But at least I got my rolls out there.
there you go. End of your turn.
Did I move? No, I did not. I'm at least going to move up to this guy
Okay.
because he's where's the dead, and now I can probably see this fucker.
Well, yeah. I would have said when you could pop up to shoot him, you could definitely see him because he's big. He's a big dude. I was gonna be a little bit nice and let you roll your fear check after shooting him though. So go ahead and roll your fear check. Wisdom saving throw DC 14.
Oh yeah, I should roll that before I move then.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Wait, where do I do to fear?
Wisdom saving throw. So under saving.
Normal, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Hey!
20. You pass.
Don't even need it. I was gonna ask if you had the thing I have that gives advantage on those.
No, they are a refugee. They get a different background feature. You are a drafty, so you have the unit-based resolve thing, which is great. Saved your butt. So you're immune.
Twice.
Yeah, you're immune to purgator fear effects. From the frightening presence for the next 24 hours. Okay, that'd be the end of your turn. Did you want to move here?
Yes, because I am not frightened.
Yep. Okay, end of your turn. Scrumgore.
Yeah, accounts receivable needs adjusting.
And he's just gonna fly. Is 80 feet. This guy's turn.
Accounts expenditures also needs adjusting.
You'll never get my expense report. Not until you tear it from my cold, dead hands.
Bone Chewer moving. Phases through rock. And they move 45, right? Yeah. So. Doop! And you thought you were done.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Straight to here. And then another.
Oh no.
And you can see this creature gallop through, phases through the Scrumgore like it's not even there, and its horns and its triangular-shaped head are kind of vibrating back and forth. It is definitely searching for you, and it's sort of like is locking in on your position right now.
All right.
Hob, the old man finally gets off his dusty ass, comes out to see what's going on, says, "Oh shit, sir!"
Yeah, we already started. Get shooting.
Get in here, man. He hits. It's a weak shot, though. Second shot also hits. Also a weak shot. Alright, so he does some damage. Praxia, your turn.
Okay. No.
The next player up is Greg, so Greg, start thinking about what you're going to be doing.
Wait,
So,
I should be able to do that.
So of the three Scrumgore, that's kind of on the front lines here, whether it's kind of an arc here around the Purgator, which one seemed to be the most injured?
That bloody guy and that bloody guy.
Okay. So It's time to give them a little bit of a present.
Okay.
Mary Chrysler.
So a nice bit of incantation, etc. And let's make. And I'm upcasting that to 3rd level.
Okay, you might want to move it because you're only going to hit one of them with that.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me cancel it. How do I cancel it then?
No, I
Redo
shifted it. That should hit them both.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I need to reswap my it only took off a 2nd level spell slot, so you'll have to fix that.
It's a 2nd level spell. Oh, you're upcasting it. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I will fix that. Yep.
Yeah, upcasting it, and they need to make a con save.
Con save, huh? Okay. DC what?
Let's see, what is my spell DC?
Sorry, just testing a thing.
7 is probably a failure.
My spell DC is a 15.
And 8, so they both fail.
Well, I mean, I was trying to get the Purgator as well.
You wouldn't be able to get the Purgator as well to hit both of these Scrum Gore. So
if I have to just get one of the Scrum Gore, I definitely want the Purgator.
Alright. So Purgator is probably the best you're going to be able to do.
Yeah.
So we'll disregard one of those and we'll roll con save for the Purgator. Fails.
Yeah, let's see, this is going to be... Okay, I gotta add another 3d8 on here.
Oh, hold on.
Another d8.
It needs to roll again because it's disadvantage. Okay, it didn't do worse. So
why is it disadvantaged?
Because it's entirely made of metal.
Oh, okay. Okay, it gets disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your damage. Looks like it rolled the saves again. They both... Well, he's dead. So we'll just... Blah. That guy.
I don't see where it said how much damage I did.
It put it up in the spell bottoms. It's 20 points.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. And then it automatically rolled the saves because these guys were in the area. So looks like they both would have succeeded, but I'm going to honor the failure. I'm going to make him take the full 20. So he's already been applied. The 10's already been applied, so I'm going to take 10 more off.
And so can I insight check the Purgator to see how he appears?
Sure, yeah.
Although I got to roll at a disadvantage, but...
With an 18, it's got some gaps in its armor. It's definitely got some flames coming out of places that flames don't normally come out of. It's pretty damaged.
Okay. And then I need to make my wisdom saving throw to try to get unfrightened.
Unfrightened, yes. 14 DC.
And I am unfrightened.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm assuming I'm not. I'm assuming I'm also lost my hidden, right?
Yep.
Okay.
End of your turn?
Yep.
Metwick. Metwick is going to shoot the Bone Chewer in front of him. Rather, he's going to... Well, you're already in melee with it, so he's going to get up to it. He can't approach because he's afraid of the Purgator. He's going to shoot him. He's going to shoot him.
That works.
Yeah. He had a moment there.
I trust him not to shoot me in the face.
Yeah. He had a moment there where he wasn't sure what he was going to do. He misses that first shot. He misses the second shot. His arms are shaking. He's trying not to think about the Purgator, but all I can think about is the Purgator.
Can he roll to stop being afraid?
Yes, he can roll to stop being afraid.
Yeah.
Stop! There we go. He fails.
Damn.
Alright, Greg, your turn.
Okay. Okay, I know the Purgator is a problem. But also, these fuckers here are coming in after my guys.
Yeah?
So, I think I want to target that Scrumgore first.
This one?
So let's see if I target it and then do my attack. Hopefully it'll actually work. Oh, I do have daggers. I'm not going to use them.
Lee's doing the Pythagorean theorem to figure out the A line between those three Scrumgore up there.
Oh, I'm not doing the Pythagorean theorem. I'm using pi.
20 hits, yeah.
Assuming that's just a normal hit, so.
Yeah, it's a normal hit. 7 points of damage, very nice. Oh!
I want to order my men to get further back in the tree line and move. I have the wrong thing on.
You can point them in a direction and they will try their best to get there.
I think I just want them to move further back here.
Okay.
For now, if they really have to, over into these trees.
Okay.
But I would also like them to still be able to attack, obviously.
Right.
And I'm gonna head here so that I'm between the enemy and my squad.
Okay.
I don't think I have any bonus action stuff I can do, so that's it.
Brahm is going to fire at the Purgator, and then he's going to retreat.
Mm-hmm.
He hits first attack. Second attack. Misses. He's going to slide down the tree, and he's going to move 15 feet that way. Now he's going to wisdom save. And he saves. Garrett's turn.
Yes.
Garrett's going to move in. I got your back, sir. And he's going to attack with his scimitar.
That's so Garrett.
Yep. On the bone chewer in front of him. He hits him, though that should have been an advantage. Because he's flanking the creature. And this one advantage. And he misses. Little scrappy thing. Purgator's turn. Let's see here. It is going to quick blink to let's see, what does it think is more dangerous? It's not very smart. It's been taking a lot of arrow fire, so it's gonna move to here. So quick blinks, it disappears from where it was and it reappears right here in a little burst of flame. Not enough to hurt anybody, but that's just kind of how it does it by flavor. It's going to use its multi-attack to attack your squad, though. So it has claws, ball and chain, and burst flame log sword. So it's going to start with the Burst Flame Log Sword, and it's going to attack Althalos, we're going to say.
Now, just try and save his life. They're up in a tree. Does it have disadvantage?
It's very tall. So no.
Alas.
He does hit him.
It also looks like it's like on that little bit of cliff edge, unfortunately.
Yeah, it deals 36 points of damage. He screams as he is hit by it. It's going to use its claw attack on Aleda. Natural 1. Automatically misses. And with one of its other arms, it's going to do a spin and try to hit Corvaxia with the ball and chain. Misses with a 10. That is the creature's turn.
We're getting very lucky here.
Yeah. Considering it's got a +8 on that, yeah.
I'm kind of salty. I didn't do like the one thing I wanted to do for one thing I thought, which was like yell for Ben to get over here. Because one of my people is already wounded, but I forgot, so that's just on me.
The Shogun is going to charge him, and that's his turn.
Cool.
You motherfucker!
Dear.
Aleda is
This
going
is why I'm
to...
glad I took Cloud.
Aleda's going to try to stab him, because he's right there. She misses with a natural 1. And that she can only do one regular melee attack. So she is going to then try to jump down the tree and move away, which elicits an opportunity attack from the Purgator. It's going to use its Burst Flame Longsword. Hi, puppy. Yes, I love you.
So my crew is not remembering to use their disengage bonus action.
They are ranged infantry. They are not. They don't get a disengaged bonus action. They're not rogues. Critical hit. She is toast with 69 points of damage.
No.
It kills her.
No.
Yeah.
So she gets down on the ground, and the sword just cleaves across her back, setting her on fire. She's dead instantly. And the blade severs her spine in twain. So she's dead, unfortunately. On the upside, she's no longer frightened.
Silver lining there.
Yeah, silver lining there. On the downside, she's now in the spectral realm here, which is not great. This Scrumgore is going to come up behind Garrett and poke him with a stick. Crit.
Motherfuck!
Dealing 12 points of pokey damage. You're fighting. Both are fighting this bone chewer. You kind of see the Scrumgore. It's little. Kind of disappear for a second, and your brain goes, "Wait, where the fuck did it go?" And then the fork comes out of Garrett's gut, and you're like, "Oh fuck!" And Garrett's like, "Ugh!" And he grabs the fork.
Shit.
With his free hand, trying to prevent it from getting ripped out of his body. And then the creature tries to bite him from behind. Tries to, rip his throat out from behind. Hits with a 19.
No.
Dealing 5 points of damage. It's having a hard time, getting up his body to rip his throat out. It bites his big meaty shoulder. He growls and says, "Don't let this fucker be the one to take me down, sir."
Garrett, no!
Alexia disengages by sliding down the tree and moves back 30 feet. After seeing Aleda get cut down, and shoots at the creature twice. First shot's a miss. There's a lot of cover between him and it. Second shot's also a miss. So Alexia, one of the arrows goes into the tree, and she can't get a clean shot from where she's standing. Ben, your turn.
All right. Lightning's gonna go off, so I need dex saves from these three.
Okay. Dex save. The
DC's 15.
Bone Chewer fails. Scrum Gore succeeds. And then Scrum Gore top. Crit succeeds.
Alright. So 20 points to the Bone Chewer, 10 to the other two.
Okay.
Then Ben is going to bonus action manifest a healing spirit and move here. So actually that was 60 feet, 55. Yeah, okay, that works. So I'm gonna send the healing spirit. Now I'm gonna send the healing spirit here. So they're gonna heal for. Nope, I did that wrong again. 14 points, and then what's his name?
So Alphalos heals for 14, and then Garrett.
Garrett will heal for 8.
Okay.
And then I'll take a shot with the Stellar Bolt at the
Purgator.
Purgator. Yep. $19.
19 hits.
6 points of radiant damage.
Okay. You blast him.
Those things talk.
You blow a piece of metal off of its armor.
Hit it again with that thing, Praxia.
End of your turn?
Yep.
This Scrumgore, hippity hoppity. I'm gonna poke you right in your body.
Oh no.
Been trying to get to you all day.
Not in my big juicy body.
First strike hits with a 18. Yeah, they're nasty when they get up close. 5 points of damage. And then a bite attack. He's gonna try to bite you. That also hits with a 15. Dealing another 2 points damage. Not too bad. That brings us to Crow.
I'm gonna shout for the rest of the crew. Everyone, bring the big fucker down. I've got Garrett, and so me and Crow are gonna try to get rid of these three. I'm gonna have him go after the Scrumgore right in front of me. Yeah.
Okay. The Scrumgore is pretty low on hit points. That's probably best move for Crow.
Yeah. And give him an old chomp.
Big old chomp. Or bite his butt. 21 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Good boy, Crow.
Oh,
Remember, you've updated it.
I did update it,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. We're good.
Yep. So he rounds up and literally bites him on the ankle. But this creature's small. They're about the same size, unfortunately for the Scrumgore. And Crow's almost wrestling with the thing. And he bites him on the wing, trying to rip his wing off. Is there any additional damage that Crow can do?
Yeah, no, not at this time. I'm still waiting on my reaction.
It's his
For
reaction.
his ability. I thought it was. Oh, it is his reaction. Yeah, okay. Yeah. In that case, yes, there sure is.
Poison?
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's immune to poison.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's nothing else.
Okay. It is now Traxia's turn. She is going to frown and conspicuously stand next to you. Of course, you're the only one who sees this, Mordecai.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to grab your one of your hands, the one that's holding your off dagger, and point it at the Purgator, and she's going to blast it with magical fusillade. So she gets 3 shots of magical fusillade on the Purgator. First one hits. Second one hits. And the third one is a crit.
With very good rolls on top.
And she kind of pats you on the cheek and says, "Don't say I never did anything for you." Yeah, so you all, the rest of you see, like, Mordecai's arm shoot out to the side, and then there's 3 black bolts of light streak directly into the Purgator. And he looks very stiff while it's happening, like it's painful or something. The bolts blow it apart. It's dead.
What?
Yeah. That crit took the rest of its hit points out. It's been destroyed.
Holy shit. Huh. I sure wish I knew where that came from, don't you guys? That was incredible. Who did that?
We do gotta see if there's any secondary explosion effect. No, there isn't. Okay.
And I get, like, if it's done later, but can we make Arcana checks about that?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Okay.
Jaffa says, "You really want me to shoot it, sir? It's on fire. It exploded for... You killed it." By the way, anyone who was frightened of it is no longer frightened of it, because it's dead. That was some pretty powerful spellcraft, but it's not outside the realm of what people can do.
Right. Okay.
Jaffa is going to shoot this guy who's right in front of Crow. Natural 1, of course. He's gonna shoot again. Natural 2. All right.
Given that I know Mordecai has this friend, does my 17 give me any more insight?
Yeah, so does Ben. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have any additional insight from that.
Okay.
Scrumgore attack. Captain Corvaxia. Miss, and
I'm gonna do it just because.
natural 1, miss.
Ooh.
It looks like the battle has kind of turned for you all.
No, I wasn't supposed to do that.
What were you inciting? The magic?
I was supposed to be Arcana, not Insight.
Yes, it was an Arcana check, not an Insight check.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
I know shit.
Nope, can't really tell. Hit. And hit. Very nice. They're not going to retreat. They're going to stay up in the tree. This one's also going to stay up in the tree. They're going to concentrate fire. Hit. Miss. Okay. Arrows arcing down from the tree into this scrumgore. Oh! Who's gonna fly over and stab Greg? Greg, prepare for stabbing.
Prepared for stabbing.
Easy.
Stabbing failed. Prepare for biting. Biting also failed. Good job, Greg.
Greg was prepared.
Greg was prepared. Cyphershai is also going to Arcana check that. With a 20, she kind of narrows her eyes over in that direction, but doesn't seem to be pressing the matter at the moment. She surveys the battlefield, sees that this bullshit over here is going on with you guys, and also that there's a lot of bullshit going on up there too, and she's going to casually step about here so that she can blast these fuckers to the best of her ability. So, second verse, same as the first. Oh, come on. Yeah, right there.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they're dead.
Yeah, she fries both of them. And that is the end of her turn. She says out to this person next to her, Brahm, she says, I have 4 confirmed kills in this battle. How many do you have, Brahm? Brahm just looks at her like, God damn it. These guys are dead, so we're gonna splat them.
Well, if you grew up where she grew up, getting revenge on these things is
It's cathartic.
to be praised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain's turn. Finally, she can actually do something. She looks around. She's gonna take her first attack on this Scrumgore, who's just bothering her right now. Long scream. Normal attack. Hits. Out of my way. She kills it in one blow, cutting its head off. And then she's gonna move to here.
Oh. Hi, Captain.
Gentlemen, she's gonna... Does she have any movement left? No.
Oh.
So she's gonna attack the Bone Chewer. No, wait. Can she hit the...
You got 10 foot reach?
She does. She can hit the Scrumgore. She's gonna hit the Scrumgore with her second attack. Well, that's a crit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do we even need to roll damage? Like,
Yeah.
Goodbye.
It's fun to see the numbers.
It's fun to see the numbers. It is. Goodbye. She kills it. And how many attacks do you get, Risa? You get... Well, you get 3 attacks. She gets 1 more on the Bone Chewer.
Oh, I wanted to kill that.
Oh, you'll get a chance to. It's actually immune to her psychic damage, it seems. So long scream, just steel on, is what's causing harm for that thing. She even remarks on it. She says, long scream doesn't seem to do as much to these things for whatever reason. Okay. This guy's still alive. This Scrumgore here with 1 hit point. He's still alive. Mordecai, your turn.
Yes. I'm going to... So first thing, I'm gonna use my offhand attack. Can I can hit multiple targets with that.
Split,
yeah, I figured.
You can split fire, as it were. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, well, I don't really mess with multiple two-weapon fighting much. So in that case, I'm gonna use my offhand on the little Scrumgore that's just barely holding on over here.
Yeah, it's trying to pull you down while Crow is trying to pull it down, and it's sort of just like this L-shaped, like... Imagine a toddler is trying to drag you to the ground, and then another toddler is on that toddler, dragging it to the ground.
Yeah, and he gets advantage because it's overwhelmed, right?
Yes. What you eating, Dodo?
I will say I do not have the actual feat for two-weapon fighting, so I just can't add my dex to the damage, but I can add it to the attacks from what I'm aware of. So, bloop. Wow.
Oh man, you really only needed to hit a 13 and you missed. You take your... What really it is Catraxia still kind of holding your arm, and you start trying to stab it, and she's like, "Oh, were you trying to do something here? I didn't know." And she lets go of you after you've kind of like wasted that attack trying to stab this thing. Cause she had you by your offhand to kind of make it look like you were shooting.
That's fair. Then I'm gonna give it one of the actual attacks then.
Try to kill this guy?
Yeah.
You still have advantage.
Oh. Then I'll roll one more time to see if I crit.
No, you don't crit.
I do not crit.
You do hit him, though.
But...
That boy, you finally stab him in the brain, and he is very dead.
And I'm just staring at Catraxia, giving her just the stink eye for blocking my attack a moment ago the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna give my last attack to the Bone Chewer.
Okay.
So
3 attacks. Wow.
Yeah, I got extra attack and of course the second offhand.
Your offhand. Yeah.
But you have advantage against the Bone Chewer as well.
Imagine that.
Yep, because that one's overwhelmed. It does not have Combat Master. 19 hits.
19 for 7. Nice.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Ed.
But I forget, who was your... You never moved your favored foe, did you?
No, not on this one yet. It's yeah. For good reason I'm waiting.
So there's a Scrumgore here, there's a Bone Chewer here, and then there's this Bone Chewer here.
Mm-hmm.
You could dash.
I still can only go this far.
Oh no! You could shoot him from there.
I am going to shoot him.
Now, so you see this little Scrumgore trying to stab Greg with its fork and snapping at him. Pay your bills!
Just scraping off scales.
Can you please? Thank you.
Do you still need to
I'm
be
going.
kicked from the call?
No, that was.
That was
when
like an hour ago. I didn't even notice.
I hit. Dim Bladge. That's decent.
Yep, 7. They do resist this physical damage, but they don't have a ton of hit points, so you definitely wound them. Nope, not like that. Like that.
Yeah.
So you shoot him in the side, definitely probably breaking like a couple of ribs. It goes, oh! You shoot him again.
Yes. And
oh, he definitely looks like he's feeling it. He's got like at least 5 arrows in him.
and I'm finally 10 sessions in going to use my action surge.
Yes.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm stupid and I save it too much.
Use that
so
bad
I'm just going
boy.
to keep attacking.
Yeah.
Watch the first time I fucking use it. I'm gonna miss both times.
You're so tired that you shoot the dirt in front of you. That time you do hit though.
It's like, oh fuck.
You shoot the dirt in front of you. You almost blow off a toe, and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta focus. And you go ahead and shoot again. Now I know technically, crossbows are reload.
I did that time. Where's the damage? Did it go?
Just roll the damage from the item itself if you can. Now, chat, I know that crossbows are technically reload weapons, and they have to spend action economy to reload them. But I think that's dumb.
It is.
And I'm just going to let people shoot with crossbows as much as they want. So...
My computer froze on me again. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
It unfroze.
Your damage die. There you go.
Here we go. Did it roll that time?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna roll a d8 plus 2.
Yes. It's a bitch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that for you. 3.
He has 1 hit point, probably.
No, he has more than 1 hit point still. He is looking like a pincushion, though. He's in really bad shape.
I think,
All right. I guess that's my turn, because I can't do anything else.
You're out of action economy, unfortunately, yeah.
Yes.
But you spent a lot of it getting that little bastard down to, small numbers. So, the Bone Chewer is going to whirl around in a circle, and we're going to roll a d6 and see who it attacks. Okay, so that's going to be you, Mordecai.
Damn.
Yep. It's going to multi-attack. It makes 1 attack with its fangs and 2 with its claws. That's a miss. Claw attack. Wow.
Get wrecked.
Oh, I hit you that time.
Fuck. Because I was cocky.
Dealing 11 points of damage. It rakes across your front with its claws, slashing you. Its claws are freezing cold. You feel your flesh freeze and succumb to frostbite in those areas. Other Bone Chewer's turn. Don't have a reason why it wouldn't go to the nearest foe. It's going to make its attacks on you, Praxia.
Tasty single target.
Yeah. Natural 2. There we go. 23.
Oh.
Hold on. What's my AC currently?
Your AC is currently 14. Okay. Hits. Dealing, whenever it wants to catch up. Okay, Rod of Shielding.
Huh.
Because it's mitt, right?
So you use your reaction to do the Silvery Barbs, right?
Yeah, okay, I don't have another one, do I?
No, you only have one reaction at a time.
Okay.
So you can't...
I don't know why it offered me one then.
It's always going to offer you your reactions, so you got to be aware of your reactions.
Okay.
So damage.
First time I've ever actually gotten a reaction to something.
11
Greg,
points
see a
of damage.
frontline fighter win.
So fangs, hooked claws, and then hooked claws again. That hits. Ooh, that one's gonna be a little rough. Dismiss the reaction.
I did.
Okay. Come on. Come on, Foundry. God damn it. Okay. That's about the same as what it was. Yeah, so it misses on the bite, but it does claw you pretty badly. Ben, you hear Praxia getting mauled over here.
Indeed.
Hob decides to join the battle. He is going to take 2 shots at the bone chewer there. First shot misses. He says, I'm getting too old for this. And he hits it. Dealing 7 points of damage. We're just a little bit over time. Praxia, hi, your turn.
My turn.
Shatter, okay. Yeah, you don't have a nice group of enemies, unfortunately.
Right, but I'm not a fan of the bone chewer that's there, so.
Yeah, he can get stuffed, right? 13 points of damage. Okay. End of your turn.
Yes.
It is now Metwick's turn. You guys are just beating down on this bone chewer. Metwick comes in, draws his sword, drops his bow, and he says, let's just fucking chop it up! And he just... he starts swinging.
Oh.
Minimum damage.
And he whiffs.
And he whiffs on the damage. Ooh, he does crit, though.
Ooh.
Scout squad.
Okay.
Yeah, he takes off like a big hunk of its flesh. He says, why is it so thick? Greg, your turn.
Cool. Out of curiosity, where do I see how many actions I have? Because
So you have a movement, you have a regular action, just a regular full action, and you have a bonus action. You also have a reaction, so you have one of each of those. It doesn't give you like a readout, but it, that's what you have. So you have your movement, an action, a bonus action, and your reaction.
All right.
Also,
So
technically, an
what I've been
object
thinking-
interaction.
Technically, an object interaction, yes.
All right. So what I've been thinking the whole time is my action economy. I was right.
Okay.
I know this guy over here is causing Praxia problems, but this guy's like right in my face, so I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. You're gonna bite him?
I'm gonna bite him.
He might deserve that. He tried to bite you.
Bite his ass. In the
Okay.
ass.
You open your big lizard jaws.
It's targeting him, so why did it not?
Because
go
it's not
at it
technically a weapon in your list there, so what's it say here? So you make a melee,
Strength mod.
which you can use to make your unarmed strikes. So this is basically an unarmed strike. You make a 1d20 plus 0 plus, because you're proficient, plus 3. So 1d20 plus 3. Oh, that was so close to a 20. You do miss, but you do kind of get him to back off just a little bit. Your mouth bigger than him, probably. Okay, so that's your, what is that, your action?
I believe that is my action. Yeah.
Yep, okay. So you got a bonus action left. So bonus actions, you don't really have any bonus actions, unfortunately.
As a rogue, he's got the dash, disengage, hide.
Yeah, he's got the uncanny,
Sheets, rather.
the dash, disengage, blah, blah, blah. I don't like the new sheets because they don't really lay out what your actions and shit are.
No.
Yeah. It's been very annoying trying to like figure out what I can and can't do based on what actions I have available.
Do you want to look at, do you want to use the old sheet? Because you can.
I think like the only real issue is it's not telling me what is a bonus action and what is a regular action.
Okay, I'll switch you to the legacy sheet real quick. Close your sheet and open it again. No, legacy sheet. Why are you doing this to me? Legacy sheet.
Because tech hags.
God damn it. Fucking...
No, I'm being contagious.
Okay, never mind. You don't have any bonus actions other than move, disengage, or hide. So you could disengage and then move.
Okay. So I don't know. I kind of think having it engaged on me is like honestly the best thing, because I have the highest DC here. This sucker's probably not gonna hit me. I think Greg really does not want any more of her squad to die. She's real upset about Aleda.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna stand here and tank everything I can throw at her.
Understandable. Okay, end of your turn then. It's now Brahm's turn. Brahm is going to fire over your shoulder. Try to hit that Scrumgore. There is quite a bit of foliage between there, so I'm going to make him fire at disadvantage. He still hits. And he kills it. Just as you brace yourself after taking a big snap at it, it dodges backwards, and you brace yourself, and the arrow comes over your shoulder, hits it square in the eye. Its neck kind of twists in a strange fashion, and it crumples to the ground. He then wheels his arrow, and he points it at his bow at the bone chewer, and he's going to shoot at it. That one hits too. An arrow goes whizzing by you, Ben, striking the bone chewer. Garrett, wounded, clutches his chest as the creature behind him dies from the captain's blows. He thanks her for saving his life, and he's going to make a scimitar attack at advantage against this bone chewer as you guys just chop this bad boy up.
Holy shit.
He swings, he hits. He swings again, and he hits again. Minimum damage, of course.
Can't get that lucky.
No. The Shogun...
Sucker is flanked to hell.
Yeah, it's totally surrounded. It's not giving up. The Shogun is going to move to help you, Praxia. Comes up behind the... Yeah, he can make it. Comes up behind the Bone Chewer to threaten it, so he can get advantage. And he says, "Hold in there, cat." He's going to take a multi-attack. 2 Adachi attacks. Miss. And a hit. Dealing 11 down to 5 points of slashing damage.
Ah, thank you, sir.
These things are super tough. They're like the roach of the demon world. They're like super hard to kill. They're everywhere. Ben, your turn.
Right, y'all are a bit too close. Whatever. Ben will sort of like release the strand of lightning he was holding in his hand and conjure a stellar bow and start unleashing a volley on this thing.
Fuck that guy.
Miss.
11 does miss.
The last 12 misses.
Mhm.
And one more.
There it is.
There you go. Why do you get 3 of those?
One of them's a bonus action.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that kills it.
Ben will sort of like fire 2, but he's really not sure how to use this thing yet. And then the third one, the bolt sort of flares to life and just slices the beast in half. Shit.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben. I owe you one.
The Shogun nods. End of your turn?
Yeah, actually, no. The healing spirit. Who's most injured amongst these 3?
That would be Alphalos.
Alphalos. He'll get
all the points.
18, and then Garrett will get 6.
Okay, so Garrett's almost at full.
The little mud bird starts hopping around on Alphalos's shoulder, chirping.
He's like, "Shut up! I need to focus." Okay, it's now Crow's turn. If that's the end of your turn,
Yes.
Yep.
Ben. Yeah.
And I'm gonna have Crow go for the killing blow on this guy.
Yeah.
If he can. We'll see.
Bite.
Give him the old chompers.
Chomperoo.
Advantage, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it didn't matter.
Nope, he missed.
Hey, wait, sir, hold up. You're still 1 point down because it's
What?
+3 plus proficiency bonus.
Oh, yeah. So that does hit.
Oh,
I didn't adjust
Cool.
the attack roll. Oopsie.
no worries. We give him a good old slap. And well, there's nothing else Crow can do because he's immune. But yeah, 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage.
Hmm.
Halved to 3. Still alive.
Damn.
But that's how bad it
your
looks.
girlfriend- hopefully your girlfriend will take it out.
She's not my girlfriend. She's just the girl who's my friend.
Is she your friend?
Yeah. I don't know.
She kills it. Nope. Okay. There.
She did that right in front of the captain too.
Yep.
Oh,
It's just, there's a lot of violence happening to this thing all at once, and it just disintegrates as you, Metwick, Garrett, Crow lay into it. Who knows who killed this thing? As a survey of the battlefield unfolds, it seems that you are victorious of this battle. There are no active enemy combatants left. Okay.
Ben's going to rush to Alessia and cast Gentle Repose.
Okay. Aleda, you cast gentle repose on her. She is in physically, after being hit like that, she's in terrible, terrible shape. Yeah, we're not gonna create loot tables there. Let me see. Nope, that doesn't get included. So let's see here. Your gentle repose. The calm comes over the body that you can feel from here. What this basically does, as far as Valgas is concerned, is it kind of gives her spirit, her soul on the other side, a measure of shielding from shades and other spectral realm predators.
How come my healing word didn't heal me?
Because I haven't clicked the check mark yet.
Okay.
It all player hit point adjustments go through me first, so I have to approve them. Okay, so I'm gonna distribute your experience points now. 2,260 points for this battle.
Nice.
Should bring you guys up to 11,270.
Yeah.
And
it automatically applies it now. You don't have to go claim it.
yeah, that's an option I've had always. So, but I like you guys engaging in your accounting for your stuff there. We are going to call the session here because we are over time by 18 minutes, which is about what I expected. But I hope everybody had a good time. I hope we all had fun. And I'll see you all again for our next session in May. So this is the last session we have in April. Our next session is May 4th. That's a Blaze of Cruelty, session 15. And then our follow-up session after that is on May 8th, which would be this game, In the Heart of Rage. And I'm still working on Door of Eternity. I was just on vacation over the weekend, so I couldn't work on it. But I'm back now, and we'll get started on it again, and we'll make progress. So I hope everybody has a good evening, and stay safe, and be good to each other. Good night.
Have a good night.
Okay.